Welcome back to the Speed Chess Championship. We are joined by the finalists, Hikaru Nakamura and Wesley. So, Hikaru, congratulations. You win the Speed Chess Championship for the fourth straight time in an absolute dominant performance today. Could you share your thoughts about the match overall, and where do you feel like the real turning point was?
Yeah, so I mean, I think there are a couple things. First of all, I felt that throughout the event, Wesley did not get off to a fast start. I felt like his match against Jeffrey, he started off pretty poorly, and his match against Nihal as well. Even though the score was good in the Nihal match, the very first game, I remember he was winning and then he won, but it was a very long drawn out game. So I felt that if I got off to a fast start, or Wesley who didn't show up at the very beginning, then good things would happen. And I felt that the first game was actually sort of microcosm of the whole match, which is that I got a position which I think it was winning. I'm not actually sure, but when I kind of messed it up, I then simplified with this like Queen D3, and we exchange everything off into this Rook end game. And I felt that whenever I was really in danger, I was always able to make the right decision and simplify into some kind of end game where there were always very high drawing chances. And then I mean I would say the start of 3-1, Wesley kind of tilted at the beginning of that, but it's what it is.
Yeah. First of all, Hikaru, congratulations on a first Speed Chess Championship in a row. I just wanted to hear from you. What do you do anything different in terms of preparation for this match? Because you just came off a very tough semifinal. So do you do anything differently?
Not really. I mean, I guess if anything, I think the match against Ding really sort of jolted me back to life, because I should have lost that match. And it was the first match, other than the matches against Magnus in the Speed Chess Championship, where I've really been in serious trouble, or where I felt like I'm gonna lose the match. And so I think if anything, maybe that that helped a little bit. But I just felt that I made all the right practical decisions in this match when I was in trouble. Like I always found some end game or something where it was slightly worse, but very high drawing chances. And so I mean, if anything, I think it's just a match against Ding. Really, it just woke me up.
Well, Wesley, I'm sorry that the match did not go your way, but of course, congratulations on yet another excellent performance in this year's SCC. Do you feel that there was one particular game that kind of tilted you over the others, or did you feel like you were off sort of throughout the match?
Yeah, no, I feel first a big congratulations to Hikaru for a fourth consecutive title. I feel like Hikaru just played like a hurricane today, like left and right. My time was always low. And he just played much better all throughout. Yeah, I'd like to apologize for not being on my best day. I mean, I was hoping that this match would be much closer than it was, and I could put up an entertaining fight, but it wasn't meant to be. It's simply not my day. But even my best day, I think Hikaru is a great list player, and he's the favorite. Yeah, things just didn't go well at the beginning, but also in the middle and the end. But yeah, I think in either case, even if the match was tied before the bullet, Hikaru was a big favorite, as you can see from the games. So I didn't really consider any match strategy. I think Hikaru did a brilliant match strategy. I didn't think he would look at my past matches like that, but yeah, well done. So I actually did a lot of sparring before this matches. So I just want to give a big shout out to my sparring partners, in particular Sam Sebian, also Nicolas Tedoro, Dennis Boros, and also Etienne Bacrot for playing with me. He played a lot of games with me today, but either I prepared too little or too much. It's clearly my fault, but hopefully I can do a better job next time.
Yeah. And yeah, Hikaru, I was just wondering, I saw you playing a Queen Sacrifice speedrun yesterday. Don't you feel like such things ever like mess with your head, so to speak, when you're preparing for such an important match as the one today? And
I mean,
general,
not really. Or sorry, go ahead and finish.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, and how do you feel like you balance, streaming so much and playing at the highest level?
Well, first of all, I mean, I'm gonna blame my chat, because in the second to last game I sacked my queen. I was looking to sack my queen at some point in the bullet, specifically because of yesterday. So I'm upset that the chat cost me a game in this match. Joking aside, though, I think mainly it's just having a solid approach, and I felt again that unlike in the Ding match, I always made the right decision at the critical moment to take a slightly worse position, but play for the draw. And I felt like in the ding match, I never did that. Whenever it was slightly worse, I kept trying to sort of keep all the results alive, and it went very, very poorly for me. I think obviously Wesley, just the start was really the problem today, and it's kind of what it is really.
Yeah, I think Hikaru basically gave me no chance today. And also in the book, I don't even recall the score, but it's like 10, it's like 12-2 or something crazy like that. But yeah, I mean, I was watching your match with Ding, and I think Ding played very well. Also, I think like psychologically, you beat me in the speeches the last 4 or 5 times. So it's coming to the match, I knew I was the underdog, and I probably couldn't shake it off mentally. Maybe partly the reason, but yeah, I was also making a lot of blunders today. But in either case, I think even if I played my best.
I did want to add something else though, which is like I did something which I don't normally do last night. I mean, most people probably aren't aware of this, but actually I've played a little bit on Leech Chess recently, and I found that that when I play there, it just feels a lot faster than like on chess.com. And I felt like in the Ding match, I was actually very I was moving too fast relative to the time that was being used, and I felt like because I played a lot of Bullet last night on Leech Chess, it actually it made me kind of move a little bit slower, and that's probably psychological, but I actually think that really helped me today as well.
Yeah, and why is Leech Chess faster? They have an anti-lag, I guess, huh? And they also give you a few seconds.
I don't know what it is, but somehow I feel like when I make a move on there, I feel like I make the move in like 0.1, whereas on chess.com, I feel like I make the move in like 0.5, and so I think that kind of helped me just slow it down a little bit in the match today.
Yeah, and I think also you made a good point, like that Ding therein was as a wake-up call for you to come back much stronger. And also I want to say all the best to your next tournament, the World Rapid and Blitz. I hear you're traveling tomorrow, so
yeah, I mean we have that, but also I'm sure I'll see you in the FIDE Grand Prix. So I mean we'll obviously catch up and play more. And I mean
I'm hoping that
stuff.
They won't do more lockdowns. Europe's going on lockdown, so I'm really hoping that they won't postpone the Grand Prix and all that.
Yeah.
But in either case, yeah, maybe you can reach 2,900 first before Magnus.
Well, probably not, because based on the current list, there are a lot of people who are like 2,300 when they're actually like 2,600. So I expect all the top players to lose a lot of rating points.
Yeah, or hope you don't play them. Yeah.
We're definitely very excited for the World Rapid Blitz. Hikaru, I was going to ask you about your upcoming events, but I realize it is the World Rapid and Blitz. So I hope you have a good and safe flight, and we will definitely be cheering you on at the World Rapid and Blitz. Hikaru, Wesley, thank you so much for an amazing match. Congratulations, Hikaru, and thanks again for all of the entertaining matches.